We're going to go ahead and get started. If we can have everyone's attention, we are so excited to be doing Ignite Talks this year. And Ignite Talks are going to be 6-minute presentations from 5 people. And when we say Ignite, it's sort of like a shortened TED Talk. And so we're going to have some slides along with these presentations. And we have 5 fabulous people who are going to be sharing their wisdom with us today. Next, we have Mollie Rosier, who's going to be talking to us about the implementation of the 4th R Healthy Relationships curriculum in Alaska.
In Alaska, we say, if you drop your camera, you'll still get an amazing picture. It's that beautiful. And in Alaska, we say, things work differently. We show this map, and we talk about the size. And we talk about how communities have lack basic infrastructure, like law enforcement and sewer. We talk about how Alaska has the same amount of roads as Vermont, but look at the size difference. We talk about our disproportionately high rates of sexual violence, intimate partner violence, and suicide. We talk about historical trauma and alcoholism and homelessness. We talk about an amazingly diverse population with over 100 languages spoken in just the Anchorage School District. And I get to speak to these things with some authority because I'm a born and raised Alaskan. I grew up here in Palmer, Alaska, just north of Anchorage. I'm the daughter of parents who protested the Vietnam War and then drove their Volkswagen van to Alaska to live free in the woods. My parents built this cabin. My dad cut and hauled the logs, and my mom peeled them. It had a well to retrieve water and an outhouse in the back. This is where I spent a happy, peaceful childhood. And this is my dad going to get the public health nurse. Because in Alaska, you have to think differently to figure out how to get things done. And this is me on our kitchen table with the public health nurse who came to our cabin to provide well child exams and services to women in the area. So when it came time to address adolescent pregnancy prevention, Alaskans thought differently. They thought about how we're often working in silos trying to figure out how to get the work done. How we're working with so few resources, we can barely launch a single intervention in a single community. And so we thought about what we needed. We needed something that would address all these things. We thought about the interconnectedness of teen dating violence and pregnancy prevention. We needed something comprehensive, something that would address risk and protective factors. Something that would teach skills about negotiation and refusal. Something that would be inclusive of our youth and our community leaders. Something that would work for our diverse population. So leaders from across the state came together, specifically our partners with the Alaska Network on Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault, the Department of Education and Early Development, the Division of Public Health, and the Governor's Council on Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault. And we leveraged teen pregnancy prevention funds to address one of our most pressing health issues, violence. Alaskans adopted the 4th R Healthy Relationship curriculum, which was developed in Canada by the Center of Prevention Sciences and the Center of Mental Health and Addiction. The Aboriginal version was adopted and then made even more Alaska-specific. Alaskans knew that sometimes you have to take the public health nurse to the cabin, and so we took the Healthy Relationships curriculum to the classroom. Our dissemination model was a little bit different. We didn't have a grantee or contractor. We had a sales pitch, and we sold it. We sold it through conferences, through newsletters, through listservs. We set up memorandums of agreement between the trainers and the teachers. We offered the materials, the technical assistance, and the training. But most of all, we sold the concept that healthy relationships is essential for everyone. Everyone has been touched by domestic violence, suicide, bullying, teen dating violence. And teachers told us, If we don't acknowledge these pressing health issues among our youth, we can't teach. There won't be academic success. Now comes your pushback. The 4th R Healthy Relationship curriculum is 21 lessons. That's a lot of instructional time to give up. But what teachers have told us is that we have to address these issues. We have to acknowledge them, and we have to offer our youth skills and resources to address them. And you may say, but we don't have the answers. With the 4th R Healthy Relationship curriculum, you're handing the learning back to the youth. All you have to do is facilitate a meaningful conversation, and the learning is in the hands of the youth. You say, but we don't have the skills. With the 4th R, there's easy, teachable teaching strategies that can actually be used in other disciplines. Teachers have also told us that when they teach the 4th R, it identifies them as a safe adult that they can come and talk to and disclose some of the issues that are going on in their life. This is a known protective factor. What we've learned and the story that we want to share is that sometimes you have to forget about the health issue you're talking about and remember that all the dots are connected. The only thing that matters is getting the resources to the people who need them the most. The 4th R is the tool to address sexual violence. Thank you.